This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Oh, we should probably acknowledge, your great close personal friend was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. We didn't mention it last week. I just got the vibe you wanted to sort of move on, but Dr. Death now in the Hall of Fame, a legacy inductee.
Yeah.
Didn't get the full Monty induction, so to speak, but it's always nice to be acknowledged. And I'm sure his family was happy to see that.
I think they were. And, Doc will always have a place in my heart. He's like a little brother from day one. Because Watts kind of gave me the responsibility of, I don't want to say take care of him, but help him acclimate and not shoot himself in the foot because he's out there on the road and trying to fit in with the boys. And, but I was really happy to hear that announcement. And, I didn't see it. I didn't know it was happening. I wish I'd have known. I'll go back and catch some footage of it. Cause I think they used one of my calls in his match, his induction. I was also very pleased and humbled that Glenn Jacobs actually wove me into his Hall of Fame speech.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Yeah. And he apologized for burning me up. Medium rare. So I love Glenn. There's no better, we've never hired a better citizen than Glenn Jacobs. He's the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. He's running for re-election. If I lived there, I'd be the first person at the polls, because I believe in him that strongly as a human being, as a good person. And he did great with his gimmick. Once we found the right gimmick, it wasn't automatic. It wasn't from day one, but he endured. He stayed his course and kept his attitude good. Great team player. And I think that also was just a reflection of his own personal integrity, character, so forth. And he was very influenced by Undertaker. That was Undertaker made Kane.
Right.
And so then when you're around a guy that much, either in tags, the Brothers of Destruction, or whatever it may be, and then opponents, you can't help but be influenced in a positive way by the dead man. So it's good. We talked about that with Mick Foley. So it's funny how certain wrestlers take other wrestlers under their wing that they like, they see potential in, and they go the distance with them. And certainly Undertaker did that with Mick Foley, which I'm sure when we do our next Mick Foley show, we can talk more about that. But the stuff with Kane was just terrific, and I think the world of him. And of course, Doc is like a family member. So it was all those things like that helped make WrestleMania better for me, because it showed more of a human side from the company, and that they are allowed. Some of those guys are allowed to express themselves in their short but impactful acceptance speeches. So it was all good, all good. I admire the fans that watched all of it, all of WrestleMania, both nights, and then watched 3 hours of Raw. Good gosh almighty. That's a challenge now. I don't care who it was, what company it is. It's just a challenge. So anyway, all good stuff. And we're coming on to a really important time for us in AEW. As I said, we're going back on the road, which I can't wait. Even though I like doing our shows, we're going to still do a lot of shows here in Jacksonville at Daly's Place. But getting back out on the road and hitting some real nice venues that have already had. They've had, some of these people have held tickets for these postponed events, Conrad, for over a year. So consequently, I expect an amazing, ambiance and atmosphere. And that's going to help everybody involved, including your old fat friend here. I love that. I love that stuff. I love the crowd, and we feed off them, and it's really cool. So I'm sure AEW will be releasing their schedule. I actually have seen it. It's very aggressive, but it's very exciting. So hopefully it'll be out. It'll be something really for everybody to look forward to. So much like this show with John Cena today.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money, it's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.